So today, what I want to talk to you about, a bit of a public service announcement, is prices for the NBM subscription. So I've been giving this a lot of thought, and as a lot of you will know from following me over the last couple of years, I'm not comfortable with the pricing. I don't like the idea that people feel they're not getting value, and basically, call me a fool who lives in an ideal world. I don't like people having to spend their money on anything. I don't want people to be out of pocket. I want everybody to be able to do the things that they want to do without feeling the financial burden, which we all are anyway. So I don't want this to add to it. So I feel bad trying to sell something when everyone's struggling as much as they are, basically. The fact is I'm struggling too, so I've got to try and sort of find a happy medium. And although it goes against all the wisdom that you'll see people offering when talking about selling a subscription or a membership, what I want to do is reach as many people as possible for as cheap as possible, but while it's still sustainable for me, because I've got overheads, I've got costs for the NBM draw system, for example. I have to subscribe to a data pack for that each month, which is a monthly cost. I have a separate one for the Poisson pack so that I can get all the data in the format that I need to make it as quick as possible. I really need to pay, I think it's about 400 quid or something for the Betfair API so that I can get an instant feed for all of the odds, so I don't have to manually type in every single odd for all of the 20 leagues that I do. And if I got that, then I'd be able to do 50 leagues, and I'm quite happy to build the template. It's just manually entering the stuff, but I need money for that and I ain't got it. I'll be able to develop the app that I'm looking to develop. There's loads of stuff, basically. There's loads of costs involved that you don't really see, and I don't need you to see, but bear with me, I'm explaining for a reason. What I want to do is reach out to you, my YouTube subscribers. If you're not subscribing, you'll see why it'll be a good idea to subscribe. And what I want to do is try and offer you as cheap a price as possible in return for a volume increase of subscribers. So I would much rather raise the funds by charging, it doesn't matter about the exact amount of people, but say charging 10,000 people £1 than sort of £1,000 to 100 people. No, that's not right. So whatever, you know what I mean. So I want to price it cheap and get as many people involved, build a community, and make it accessible rather than upping my prices. And I just want to get people involved. So what I'm proposing is, I don't want to ramble too much. We've got about 2,500 subscribers at the moment on the channel, which is amazing. I want to offer you all the chance to subscribe at as low as possible. So at the moment it's 25 quid. It started off at £50 just for the NBN draw without any Poisson stuff. And we had quite a good, amount of subscribers for that. Then I felt a bit like it was too much. So I dropped it to about 30 quid, I think. And then I dropped it to 25 quid and included the Poisson. And that's kind of like the amount of work I put in. I can't really go lower than that. So what I'm proposing is £10. Yeah, I know it don't make sense, does it? But if we can get around 10%, that's very optimistic, to be fair, when you look at conversion rates. But 5 to 10% of YouTube subscribers, you, my lovely people who watch my videos, leave me encouraging comments, send me emails, I love you all. If I could get 5 to 10% of you on board, we can lower the price for everybody and everybody can sort of enjoy the community. So what I'm proposing is, if you leave well, you can't like, because I can't see who's liked the comments on a YouTube video anymore, who's liked the videos. You can only see the number. So if you comment, it can be a blank comment just so that it shows up your username underneath this video. What I will do is, for everybody who does that, I will create a unique discount code which grants you access to the full system for £10. Just £10, not 25 quid that it is at the moment, £10 just for YouTube subscribers. And so what that means is, if enough of you take up the offer, then I'll be able to offer it continuously for £10 a month for all of you. And then my proposition, Percy Pig, my proposition is that as we go forward, it can come down and down, and with the power of crowd, we can get it down to much lower. So I've got a couple of sort of milestone figures in my mind that I need to hit to make it sustainable for me. And if we hit those, then I'm happy to drop it again. So we start at £10, and I'm going to give people until sort of, I was thinking, because it's near the end of the month, I think the start of the month is Sunday, isn't it? Start of October. So if we run until the start of October, everybody get your name down underneath this video, and just to show you that I'm genuine and that this isn't sort of a scam and there's no hidden sort of agenda other than me increasing subscribers and memberships. That's the agenda, but I want to do it in a way that benefits the most people. There's two ways of doing business, aren't there? Or there's many ways of doing business, but you can do it by just ruthlessly going after the money and charging as much as you want and sort of convincing people to pay and sort of convincing people that it's good value and just sort of trying to brainwash people into it. I'm crap at that, and it doesn't sit well with me. Or you can try and lower the price and get as many people involved and sort of do it that way, and that's the way I want to try and do it. So if we get as many people as possible underneath the video to just leave a comment, or just register a comment so I can see your username, because that's the key thing. I need to see your username so that I can then create a unique discount code for you, and I'll create that in the system. So once you've commented, if you give me until so I'll do them all on Saturday night. I'll make sure they're all done by Saturday night. So afresh on Sunday morning, when it's the 1st of October, you can go onto the account and just use your username as the password, as the discount code, and it'll be all set up for you. So you just go in, enter discount code, enter your username, and you'll be getting it for £10. That's it. Now, it could be that only sort of 10 or 15 people take me up on this offer, in which case it's not going to be sustainable for me to do this long term. But I'm going to honour whoever puts a comment under, you'll guarantee to get a month for £10. October will be £10. Now, if we get the take up and the people, we get enough people to subscribe and to leave the comment and use the voucher code, then we can carry on doing it. £10 every month until we get down to £7.50, and then eventually we'll get down to £5, hopefully. I mean, it'll be a lot of subscribers, a lot of membership, but why not? Why can't we do it? Ultimately, everybody's benefiting more the more people sign up. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say we'll do it at £10 for anybody who comments below, even if it's one person. And then obviously that'll be the end of it, and we'll that's put the kibosh on it, and we'll say no more. But if we can get enough people by the end of sort of October, then I will happily continue it to infinity. If we get enough people, if we hit that threshold, and trust me, I'm not taking the piss, it's not going to be like, I'm not trying to earn £5 a month by the end of October, so if we get enough people, then we'll carry it on for £10 a month. I don't think you can say further than that, and this isn't because the system's failing. The system's on fire, it's doing great. There's no issue with the system. A lot of people level that at me like, oh, your system's failing, so you're trying to make it cheaper. It's not that. Look, I'm a cynic. You know what I mean? I'm cynical, and I advise everybody to look behind the text, especially in the media, and sort of whatever people tell you, question it and sort of make sure that you're hearing the truth. I get it. I get the cynical angle, but all I can do is try and assure you that there is no angle here apart from rolling this idea out. It's just an idea I've had, and I thought I'd quite like to try it. So whack your name down underneath. So get the comment by the end of Saturday. I'll create the discount code for everybody who's done it with your username as the discount code. You go onto the website, sign up for membership in the normal way. There'll be a discount code box. You enter your name in there, and it will come up with £10 for the month. If we get enough people by the end of October doing this, and trust me, it's not that many. We're talking about 2 or 3% of people watching. If we get that amount of people, we'll carry it on. And then once we hit 5 or 6%, I think I worked it out, then we can go down to £7.50. If we get anywhere near 10% of subscribers, 10 to 12%, I think it was, we can probably get down to £5. And then if it keeps going, I'm going to keep doing it. Trust me, I'm going to keep doing it. So if ever we got sort of YouTube subscribers went up to 5,000 and everybody subscribed and everyone wanted to sign up, it'd be £1 each. You can sort of pin this and quote me on it. That's what will happen. So there you go. I'd love you to get involved. If you've got any questions, put a question below and I can happily sort of answer any questions for you. This is unique to sort of YouTube subscribers, so you've got to be subscribed to take advantage. Please share this as much as possible, because the more you share it, the more you put a like and sort of share it with people, the more people will sign up, and the cheaper it's going to be for you and for you and for you. So yeah, let's power numbers. Let's just come together. Let's get the community started. I can make all these improvements and we can just use the product for as cheap as possible. So comment below by the end of Saturday, and let's get involved, man. Yeah, all good. See you later.